You're just gonna get your mascara. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, as you can tell by the title, we're going to be doing a chit chat, get ready with me. You're gonna do your makeup with me. Just chat about like everything going on in my life and get a little cute tutorials. Yeah, just keep on watching. In today's look for the eyeshadow, I'm gonna be using the Pure Cosmetics Midnight Mascade palette. I haven't really played with this in a while, actually, since I got it like in BoxyCharm. And it looks like this. And it has two parts to it, like an eyeshadow part and then a face part. So I'm actually going to be using both of these, but I wanted to create a cute eye tutorial. I'm going to be inspired by Raw Beauty Christy. She does like YouTube on here, and she's like really amazing, and she inspires me to do more like chit chat videos. Alright, so the first shade that I'm going to be taking is the brown shade in there, the only matte, and I'm just going to be running that through my crease. I'll be using this Wet n Wild. It's like a fluffy brush. I got it at the Dollar Tree, and it's like really good to like run stuff through your crease. Okay, so first off, I kind of know why I don't use this palette, because if palettes don't have mirrors or anything in them, then like I see myself not using them. Like I don't know why. Like the James palette like doesn't have a mirror, and it's like so annoying. I have to like keep getting it, and you know what I'm trying to say? It's just like really annoying, and it's ugh. This one has like a tiny one. Like I guess it's like perfect to do your eyeshadow. Eye look isn't going to be that hard. You're just going to take like a dark brown shade, and you're just going to run it through the crease. And like this, you can be messy because I'm doing my eyes first so I can like clean it up like really well, you know. And then you're just going to take like a brush that doesn't have any product on it, and you're just going to blend it out. Like the edges, just to make sure it's like really nicely blended. And at this step, you probably could do a half cut crease, but today I'm not. But if you want to do a half cut crease, I do have a tutorial on it. It'll be linked in the description, and I tell you all what you need and like how to do it. So yeah, I'm not gonna do one, but it's gonna be like in the form of a half cut crease. The blue shade that's in the palette, it's the shade called Showtime, and I'll be putting that right there. I've never actually used this shade, but Raw Beauty Christy, who is like, I'm inspired by this look, I'll throw her a picture of the look that she did if I can like find it. You're just gonna stop at like the halfway mark. That is a really pretty shade, I like it. Then I'm just gonna clean off my brush, because I'm actually gonna be using the same brush to get a different color, and I don't want it to be like blue or anything, you know. Now I'm gonna be getting the silver shade in the palette. It's called Exposed, and I'm just gonna be laying that in the center of the blue. Sorry I don't really talk with my eyes. It's like, it's very detailed, and like I want to show you how to get it if you're like really trying. So I'm gonna talk more in like chit chat, like once we get into the face part. We're gonna take the purple shimmer shade in the palette called Disguise, and you're just gonna be putting that on the outer V. I'm just gonna be taking the brown shade again, called it Sneak Peek, and just running that over the edge again. I'm just going to be taking this wet makeup wipe, and I'm just going to be cleaning up the eye a little bit just to make it look more neater and clean. And clean up any fallout that you get, because you don't want that to like stick to your foundation or anything. It'll just look bad. And then now I'm going to go off camera, and I'm going to do the other eye, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm finally back. It took me literally forever, but I'm back, and we're gonna start on the face. So let's go. I always like to do this. I don't know. I feel like it gives my skin like a little bit of like a glow. I'm gonna take this, just this hydrating cucumber mist, and I'm just gonna spray it. Then I'm gonna be taking the No Problem Primer from Touch in Sol, and I'm just gonna be putting that as a base for the foundation that we're about to apply to our face. Okay, so let's get on with the tea. It's not really tea, honestly, it really isn't. As you can tell, I have a ring light, finally, after 500 years. I actually ordered this back on my birthday, like in January 18th, like a few days after my birthday. One second, we're gonna pause. And I'm gonna be getting the Fenty foundation in the shade 140, and I'm just gonna be putting that on the back of my hand. Then taking my damp beauty blender from Morphe, I'm just going to be applying the foundation. Anyway, so back to the story. I ordered my ring light back in January, and I've talked about this on my Instagram stories. Follow me, please. Link in the description. But anyway, shameless plug. Anyway, so I've been talking about this, but anyway, I ordered me a ring light, because that's what I asked for my birthday, and my grandpa ordered me one. And I was like, thank God, because my setup was ghetto, honestly. Like, I had 2 lamps from Walmart. Then I had this pencil pouch that I used back when I was in public school that was filled with, like, markers and stuff that I never used. But I was like, hey, you know. Then I had my iPhone box, the thing that your iPhone comes in. Then I had that. That's what was holding my phone up. With 2, like, little cheap lamps that I had bought in, like, white bulbs for, so that it wouldn't be, like, so yellow. It was ghetto, and it, like, took up so much space. I literally had to move everything off the counter to, like, use it, and it was just, like, a much. And me an email that it got delivered, but it was, like, midnight. And I was like, why are you saying it got delivered if it's not here? And dummy me didn't think of it till the next day, but anyway. I get up, and I tell my mom, I'm like, hey, I mean, the package isn't here, like, what's going on? And he was like, just check back over everything. And so I did, and I'm like, yeah, everything seems right. My address, like, looks good. Well, well, Joshua, you were wrong, because it wasn't. But then I see that a number, like the house number, is messed up. Instead of a number, it's a different number. I'm not going to say it, but my neighbor's address was on there. So when stuff gets delivered, you normally get a package after it's been delivered, like the day after. And I'm like, oh my God. Because it said estimated delivery was like February 1st. And it was like the 20th, the 29th or something like that. And I was like, okay, so it'll probably come like the next day. When I got the email, you know what I'm trying to say? And my mom walks over to our neighbor's house and was like, hey, did you get a package? You know, my son actually put like the wrong address in. And he was like, yeah, I did. And I didn't know who it was, so I sent it back. I was like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. So, like, email the person that I got it from, and it was, like, off eBay, like, the ring light. So, like, it wasn't from, like, it wasn't, like, from a company. It was from, like, a seller. And I was thinking, I'm never gonna get this ring light. Like, no, never. I'm gonna be getting the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer that recently just came out, and it's, like, really cheap and really good, so definitely go check that out. But I emailed the person, I'm like, hey, I put the wrong address in. They said they sent it back. And this guy, whoever it was like, we'll send it back if we get it. And I'm like, okay. And it was, like, off eBay, so, like, I didn't know if he had gotten it, like, the package, or what. So he's like, yeah, and I was like, have you received it, like, a week later? Like, it should be there, you know? And he was like, yes, and I was like, are you gonna send it back? And he was like, if you pay $3 to ship it back. And I'm like, can I just, and I was like, you know what, I just want the ring light, I don't care. Let me just pay the $3. So I pay it, and I'm like, what if this guy just, like, took the money? I mean, it's $3, but, you know. Then he's gotten $58 because the ring light was $55. Lo and behold, he sends me a shipping, like, little tracking thing, and I'm like, oh my God, thank you. He came through. I was like, wonder if the ring light's really legit. Like, is it actually gonna work? And so I get home, and I'm like, oh my God, it actually works. And now I got it today, and I'm using it. And I filmed an Instagram video. And honestly, I'm just, like, so happy because it's, like, ridiculous. And I really want to take YouTube serious, but you need, like, good lighting. Like, my lighting was okay, but, like, it could have been, it's better, you know? It got better. Now I'm to be taking the Cody Air Spun Powder. Yeah. I still like to use this, even though it's, like, scandalous. It works good as long as you, like, wipe it off. So I'm just going to be setting everything. And I actually have, like, 2 Morphe sponges. One to, like, blend everything, and, like, one to set it. Just because, like, it gets everywhere, and it'll, like, ruin the sponge a little bit faster. So I just like to pat it on everywhere. And I don't like to, like, keep it on there a long time. Just because since I've been, like, really washing my face and taking care of it, it's gotten, like, really dry. That powder's, like, really good, but it gets everywhere in the scent. It smells like your grandma. Smells like a retirement home, no lie. While I'm bored at night, I, like, watch mukbangs sometimes. So I searched up, like, mukbangs, and she had, like, did a, she does these things every so often where she, like, eats whatever she wants, like, all day. And, like, she tracks her, like, fitness and all that. So I actually watched something else recently that she posted. And she started doing this, like, try to get a 6-pack in 6 months. Or she, like, does different workouts every day. And it, like, helps her get a 6-pack. And so, I was watching, and I was like, you know what? That looks really easy. So, it's to 4 sets of 20 leg lifts. So, a set is 1, so you do 20, 20, 20, 20, and 20. And I was like, ooh, I'm gonna do that. So I'm on day 4. I just completed it like a couple hours ago. Into the Pure Cosmetics Midnight Masquerade palette. I'm gonna be dipping into the bronzer shade, this one right here. Like really good. It's not really that hard. And it takes like 5 minutes out of my day to like do it, and I still go to the gym 3 times a week. So, you know, that just kind of helps, and it's like something new, you know? And so maybe in 6 months I'll have a 6-pack. I don't know. But what I was going to say about it is that I have been doing this machine, gym that I go to. And I've noticed it only works for some reason, like I'm only getting like a little bit of definition at the top of my abs. And I was like, that's weird. Like, you know, like a little TMI, not really, but anyway. Like, that's weird. Like I've been noticing it. And I was like, ooh, maybe if I just do it more. Like, so I started doing it like every time I went to the gym. And then this lady was telling me that different things, like different machines, work different parts of your abs. Like, dummy me didn't know that. I mean, like, I knew it, but like, I was like, this machine should work for everything. So that is why I'm doing the leg lifts. Or ab has not been getting worked out every time I've thought it has. So she said to just do this part for 3 months, she did, and then go back to different ones. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll let you know in like a later video if it worked. Or if I'm even doing it. Then I'm just going to be getting the blush in the palette. This one right here. And I'm just going to be getting my angled blush brush. Palette's like good for everything. It has 2 different shades of blushes. A bronzer and then a highlighter. Like, come through. And eyeshadow. So I really like it. Except I didn't know. And I took out the like little thing that keeps this side from touching this side. So it like puts little like markings in it. Which I didn't know that's what that did. So, yeah. Now, before I apply highlighter, I've just been getting the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. This is it's a drugstore, and the mist is so fine. And it smells really good, but it's not, like, overpowering. You know what I'm trying to say? Then, I'm just been getting the highlighter in the shade in this palette, this one right here. And I should be getting it and trying it out. It's been a while, so I don't know if it's really good. About to see. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's not like Jeffree Star highlighter, but it's not like horrible. Oh, that's actually good. This side is the one that gets the most light, so I'm about to see. So I'm going to be getting my Suvia Beauty Protege palette because it has like one of my favorite highlighters ever. This one right here. Actually, I like to mix these two. And I never did a look with this. So the next video, I will use this and do like a little look because it has highlighters and eyeshadows. So I actually got this in December box bucks. So I'm just going to mix these two, and they're so bright. If I ever run out, I'm going to have to like buy it again. But anyway, and these don't need setting spray. Like, look at that. Oh my god. What do y'all like from Starbucks? Because if you follow me on Instagram or Snapchat, you know that I'm a Starbucks freaking addict. Literally, I might need to be put in rehab for that. Honestly, no lie. I'm not trying to offend anybody, honestly. But I'm just saying, like, I honestly might. Just kidding, but you know. I like, now my order's complicated, but it's really good. I like the Venti Ice Skinny Blonde Caramel Macchiato with 2 pumps of caramel drizzle and 2 pumps of raspberry drizzle. It's so good. Don't knock it till you freaking try it. Thank you, next. So I'm just getting the flat shader brush that I used to like put on the eyeshadow up there. And I'm actually going to be getting the purple shade. That one, the one that I used before. And I'm just going to be applying that under my eye. As like underneath the eyeshadow on the lower lash line. Just because, like, I don't want to put brown. You're just gonna get your mascara. Sorry. And I have, like, a country accent literally every time I go live on Instagram. Someone's like, oh my god, I love your accent. I'm just like, what accent? I'm like, do I sound like that? Do I sound like that? I hope I don't, but, you know. And the best way to apply, like, bottom mascara is to hold the like, the little wand thing like this, and just go like that. It's kind of like make my brows stay in place, like so they don't like move around. And I want to talk about a lot of people like on Instagram, like they don't like Jeffree, and or like, you know, like there's just people out there, and I get no one's gonna like, not everyone's gonna like you, but like I think they're mad at him over something that he did like a while ago. And everyone has their own right to their own opinion, because I don't support some brands. And there's this one brand, I'm not going to name them out, not going to be mean, but there's this one brand that literally stole a product campaign, and it's like plain in sight. And people still want to support that brand. And I'm like, how? But obviously I keep my opinions to myself. But someone today was like, I'm never buying from Jeffree Star ever. Because I will never buy from anyone that's racist or homophobic. And I'm like, right? Jeffree's not homophobic. He's gay. They're like, I was meaning like celebrities. And I'm like, well, why don't you want to buy from Jeffree Star? And like, I didn't ask them that because like, they have their own opinion. You know, that's totally fine. You can listen to all these other influencers talk about Jeffree, but if you really don't know and don't watch his channel, then you don't know. I don't know. I just want to talk about that because if you're one of those people like Jeffree, I mean, you have your own opinion, but I mean, if you're trying to support these other brands that do bad stuff, sorry, you have no room to talk. Thank you. Comma freaking next. It's a completed look.
Don't make a sound. 2 a.m. low, gotta keep it down. Don't wait a while for a signal now. Give me some verb, I ain't talking now.
Thank you for staying to the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I really like sitting down and chit-chatting with you guys. I know like some people don't like this, but I really do because like doing my makeup is very therapeutic for me, and talking to you guys is very therapeutic for me. And like watching chit-chat get ready with me is while I'm doing my makeup is like really awesome, and I really like. Oh my freaking Jesus freaking Christ. You've got to be freaking kidding me. Look what is right there. The lash that I lost. Look what is right there. The freaking lash that I freaking lost. I lost the lash earlier when I was doing this look. So I had to get another pair of lashes. And it was sitting right there, glued to my freaking shirt. You've got to be freaking kidding me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video because I'm about to freaking scream right now. Anyway, thank you for staying to the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. And check out the video links that I've said, on all the links that I've said during this video in the description below. And to follow my makeup Instagram. There'll be like a little slide at the end. There'll be a little slide at the end that has all of my social medias that I use. So don't forget to pause it and screenshot it and follow me. Because I post almost every day on Instagram. And I chat with you guys, keep you up to date on stuff. So yeah, thank you guys for staying to the end of the video. I will see you guys later.